this shit real. I contemplate about how I feel, but you make it way too hard to think.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're here with another video, y'all. Yeah, you know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. Today we got a package from Madam Glam. Madam Glam reached out to me, y'all, and asked me if I wanted to review some of their products. I've heard so many good things about Madam Glam and their nail polishes and their products, so I was like, hey, yeah, why not? Why not? So they sent me this little package. They asked me to pick out 3 colors of my choice. I picked out Barbie Girl, Prodigy, and Angel Wings. And then they sent me their top coat and their base coat. So yeah, we're going to get into it, y'all. I'm going to do a set with these colors. So this set, guys, this is my first set back out of the cold, frigid weather. And y'all, you know how you have so many things running through your mind at once? So I had envisioned a set, right? And I wanted to do some animal print, some cheetah print. This is my first time doing cheetah print. And I was just kind of just going with the flow. And as I was going with the flow, y'all, I was thinking of so many different things that the design, like y'all will see once I get into doing it. It was cute, but I wasn't feeling it, y'all. I wasn't feeling the black and pink mix I did. Now, mind you, these are all beautiful colors. And y'all, I have a problem. I have a problem that we should talk about. So for whatever reason, most of the time when I do my nails, I'm doing an encapsulation. So I just use my no wipe. Here, let me say that again. My no wipe top coats, because a lot of the top coats that I use are no wipe. I usually make sure that I get no wipe top coats. However, from doing nails like that for so long and only using my no wipe top coat, I think that all gels are no wipe. Like, I really do. And I had this problem when I went live too. One of the times that I did go live, somebody was saying it's probably no wipe because with no wipe, it has a sticky layer on it. So I'm not thinking about the sticky layer, right? I'm thinking that these are everything's no wipe. That's how I do gel polishes. I think everything is no wipe. Oh yeah, it happened to me with the devs too. Somebody in the comments was like, their page, they're not no wipe, you have to wipe them. So I guess you have to spray them with alcohol and wipe them down to get that sticky tacky layer off. However, I did not do this, and I realized like halfway through the video as I'm applying acrylic, because I did this little marbling effect that I've seen done on YouTube, where you put the paint on your you put the gel polish on your nail and you take a dotting tool and you mix it around and it makes a marble. So I've seen that, so I wanted to try that. I had a totally different vision in mind than how these marble nails came out, but that's okay. I was even debating on posting this video because of that. I was like, I love the 2 cheetah print nails, but I wasn't feeling the black and the pink. But yes, anyway, so halfway through the set, I realized, because when I was doing the ombre and using my Blossom from Valentino, I noticed when I was doing it, it was the brush, it got I was getting sticky. Like every time I tried to ombre down, it was like sticky. My brush wouldn't flow correctly. And I'm like, what is going on here? Why is this sticky? Duh, because it's a no wipe. It's not a no wipe top coat. You have to wipe. Most colored gels are not no wipe. And I don't remember that because I'm always doing encapsulation designs with acrylic. So all I need is my no wipe top coat. So I'm always used to using that. So when I indulge in like colors and do things like this, I totally forget that these are no wipe. I mean, that these are not no wipe and you have to wipe them. So yeah, so anyway, so when I was dragging the acrylic down, I put a top coat over this as well. Now, their top coat that they sent me is not a no wipe top coat. Had I had used my no wipe top coat for these, it wouldn't have done that. When I do foils, I put my no wipe top coat over them all the time, and it's fine. If I ombre, it glides down, but these were not no wipe. So you can see when I start to use the acrylic and start to ombre down, that you can see like the little particles of acrylic sticking in. It just wasn't as nice and shiny as it was supposed to be because I didn't go in and wipe the sticky layer, y'all. So all the like little bits and particles of acrylic was sticking to it. It was just a hot mess, y'all. End of story, hot mess. But I have to remember that not all nail polishes are no wipe. That is something that I have trouble remembering. So I have to now keep in mind of that when I'm doing a set. However, these did come out cute. The nails didn't jive together. I don't think and this is just my, personal opinion on my nails. Sometimes when you do things, you're not going to always you envision something and then it doesn't come out the way you want. But I'm still going to post because not everybody all the time, I said this in my last video, not everybody's perfect. Some people may actually like these and enjoy them. They weren't my cup of tea. I did them, but they weren't, I don't know. I just don't think that the middle nails jived well with the thing. And I figured that out, when I started seeing the nails come together and I'm like, oh my God, I have this, this is not how I envisioned it, y'all. But anyway, so yes, so Madam Glam reached out to me. These are bomb pigmented colors, y'all. Now, we all know Madam Glam, they're pretty, I always hear about them, so for me, they're pretty big in the game as far as polishes. I always hear good things about them, and I had no issue with them at all. I think they were very pigmented. They're you only need one coat type of product. A lot of gels I've noticed you have to go over a couple times. These were no problem, one coat. And I think I'm also going to swatch these alone in another video on some swatch sticks so y'all can see how nice and pigmented they are. But I wanted to do a set. I hadn't done a set in not weeks. Ha! Listen to me over here. I'm lying. Not weeks. So I'm going in with my Bomb Nails brush, y'all. I actually love this little brush. It's a size 12. And the thing about this brush, I want to say, y'all, is that it is a tinier brush. It's a size 12, right? But it picks up, I have other size 12s and other smaller brushes, and this one picks up a lot of products. My other ones don't hold a lot of liquid in the brush to pick up, my Dev one holds, it's a great, beautiful brush, and I love Dev's brush, but they're dense, so they only hold a little bit of monomer, and you're not picking up a big bead. These type of brushes right here, they're small, right? But they pick up a nice amount of monomer to where you can get a nice bead. I always get nice beads with these type of brushes. Even my my Nail House one that's like this, that's a bigger size though, but they pick up, for a 14, it picks up a nice bead. And it's always these type of brushes with these handles that are actually very nice. See, I'm an aesthetic person, and I say this all the time. I go for things that are aesthetically pleasing. I think that's just human nature. And I think a lot of people do. We go for packaging have you ever bought something for its packaging? I know I have 100,000 times, especially because I was in the makeup thing. I bought things for its packaging all the time, and they weren't always so great, everybody. I have to kind of get over that because I get into things that aren't as great of packaging, and they're better, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so for the aesthetically pleasing thing, it's not always worth it. Oh, that looks nice, so it's gonna be nice. That's not always the case. So, and I'm gonna get into that in my other video. I have another video coming up. I've been waiting a long time for this review with them, so it's finally here. I finally gave in and bought their products, and it's here, and I'm excited about that. But anyway, back to this. These colors are amazing, and I'm going to do another swatch video because I don't really think that even with me doing my nails with these, it didn't give the full effect of how great these polishes are and how pigmented they are, and they're not a lot of money at all. As far as polishes go, and they always have codes off. I know Madam Glam had given me a code. Everything will be linked in the description below. So if you want to go and try them out, I'm sure a lot of people have already tried them out and indulged. But if you want to and you want to save 30%, in my link below, there will be a link that you can click on that'll take you directly to Madam Glam's site, and it'll already take the 30% off. Or you can just use my code, and make sure y'all, if you don't want to become a VIP member with Madam Glam, you pick the pay-as-you-go option. I know they have a VIP membership where you get a certain amount of, I think it's like either a couple free products a month. I'm not sure the details into that. I will look that up for y'all, and in my next video, in one of my videos in the future, because I will be using these colors more. These colors are beautiful summertime colors, so in another video, I'll let you know about the VIP. I'm sure, like I said, a lot of people love Madam Glam. I've heard, like I said, nothing but good things about them. And as far as my experience, I was so excited when they reached out to me because I wanted to try them. I'm not big into nail polishes. I do obviously have nail polish, but I'm more big into like encapsulation, encapsulating things. That's what I really love to do. I have dabbled a little in nail art, but not like anything crazy. So yeah, I have gel polishes that I don't even use. So I do want to get more into that. Again, we have to master one thing at a time. Right now, I'm still trying to get my application down, as y'all can see. And y'all, if you look closely at the tip of these nails, you'll see what I'm talking about. After I swipe down trying to do the ombre, it got kind of grainy, y'all, like, because there's a sticky layer down there, and every time I tried to drag, it would just drag the acrylic particles. You could see them if you look close enough. Like, it was not giving what it was supposed to give, y'all. It was not. And that's okay. This is trial and error, and I'm not ashamed of error in any way, because I'm a beginner, y'all, and this is what beginners do. It's all trial and error. I think one of my girls had told me, she's like, yo, Sin, this is you. She told me, she's like, yo, tell me why I'm trying to do nails and I couldn't get a good bead. And the whole time she was dipping her brush in acetone, y'all. So these are trial and error things beginners go through. Like, we're going to go through some ish, you know, to get to the prize, to get to the good part of doing nails. And just recently I started enjoying doing nails, being more creative, because I like to be creative. I like to be, go off my own head. Sometimes I'll look for inspo, and things like that. But mostly I like to go off my own mind, and do my own thing, because, I mean, every time I look through YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, you're seeing the same thing over and over and over again. And that's because these inspos and things like that trickle down so much, because, and a lot of people, y'all, get inspo from these places. So that's why you see so many nail designs look the same, because that's where they go. They go to Instagram. Even if you get inspo off one nail, we've seen that, the cherries and like things like that. I've seen those things like 1,000 times. It's because they get filtered so much. And there's nothing wrong with getting inspo. Like I said, I even get inspo. There's nothing wrong with that. But, it's always good to be creative and use your creative mind, to create your own. Nobody can say, oh, I got that from there, or you copied. No, because you're doing your own thing. You're making up your own design. And this was the true definition of making up I had so much stuff going through my head, y'all, that I didn't even know what was going on. I think the best application of all was these two middle fingers. I was using Blossom from Valentino, and it's such a pretty cover nude, y'all. Like, these new cover nudes that I got from Valentino are freaking amazing. I have a set in mind that I cannot wait for. This one is not going to go wrong, y'all. I hated those nails so much. Not the ones in the middle. Those came out cute. But the pinky, pointer, and thumb, yo, I hated those nails so much I tried to cover them up with hearts. They were not giving, y'all. So I can't even. And I'm my own worst critic, y'all. I always critique myself, and these were not it. I have done way better, prettier nails. And I'm like, what is this black and purple doing? Like, I went from zebra to cheetah. It looks like a purple and black zebra. I cannot, y'all. I just cannot, okay? So yeah. What else? So yeah, enjoy the video. I'm gonna get out of here for a second. I'll be back, y'all. I will be back. Yeah, I will be back Enjoy this application. Enjoy the application. I love y'all. I'll be back. getting into some encapsulation. Y'all see what I'm talking about? How that finger's not even shiny anymore because of all the acrylic grainy stuff on it from me not wiping. So yeah, we're just gonna encapsulate these nails, put some of these hearts on there. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this did not even mesh. Hearts. I don't know what I don't know what I was doing. I also wanted to say a congratulations again to my two winners for the giveaway, Shantae and Yami. Thank you so much, girls, for entering and always supporting me. All of y'all are amazing. I have so many women that support me and come on here and are always telling me how beautiful like just giving me compliments and pushing me forward. I appreciate every single one of y'all. So yeah, we're gonna get into some encapsulation, then we're gonna file these nails, and then we're gonna get into excuse me, and then we're gonna get into some little cheetah prints. Thank y'all for all the love and support. Leave a comment. Make sure you like the video. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to the Eulations family. Thank y'all so much for the love and support. Y'all are great. And what I was talking about in my last live, I was thinking about doing mini giveaways in between big giveaways. I think that would be cool. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of stuff, so I would like to definitely bless people with it. I'm not going to use everything. So yeah, I've been thinking about that. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much again for the support and all the love you guys show me. You guys are this community is so nice and so supporting. It's like the least toxic of the of the social platforms. Like I told y'all, TikToxic is very toxic. Yeah, I try not to even go on there anymore. But yeah, I'm just so grateful for y'all, and I'm looking forward to the future of this channel and doing all kinds of nice giveaways, nails, unboxings. Y'all know I love unboxings. I got more stuff coming. I told myself going into the new year I was gonna stop, but you know what? It's for a good cause, y'all. That's what I keep telling myself. It's for the good of the nail community, because I'm always honest. I'm always going to be honest. And again, most of these products, most of all of them, 99% of the products that are on my page, I have bought myself. So 99.9, Madam Glam is the only one so far that I have reviewed that I have gotten complimentary. Mostly everything else on my page is all bought out of my own pocket. Yeah, so I think they're the only ones. Madam Glam's the only ones who sent me complimentary, wow. Complimentary, oh Jesus Christ, complimentary product to review. And then also I am a brand ambassador for Bomb Nail, so she sent me over some complimentary things as well. Gabby, we love her. She's amazing. She's great. Her product is awesome. I don't know if they are sold out right now of the new Valentine's Day, but those colors are good all year round, y'all. And I do have a 15% code. It's in the description. If y'all want to get 15% off. She's an awesome small business to support. So yeah, those are the only ones, and I stand by Gabby's product, and I definitely stand by Madam Glam. I would never come on here and steer y'all wrong as far as any type of product. Again, most of them, 99.9% of product on my channel that you see is bought from my own pocket. So yeah, thank y'all for all the love and support. I appreciate y'all. Let's get back to these nails, y'all. Have a great day, a great night, wherever y'all are at. And I want to do a Q&A soon. So yeah, leave some comments asking. You can ask me anything personal, nail related. Ask me some comments and we'll do some Q&As. I think those would be fun. And again, have a great day, y'all. Have a great day, night, wherever y'all at. See y'all on the flip side.
I'm waiting, I've been waiting for you. I want you.